The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Jess De Los Santos. The COMELEC stands by its decision to partner with news site Rappler for voters' education. This is despite claims that the media firm is biased in its reporting. Greg Gregorio with the story.
In every election day, among common scenarios is voters still looking for their assigned voting precinct. But this could be resolved by accessing your own data through COMELEC's Precinct Finder. The poll body says it will be available soon and that it can also be accessed through online news site Rappler.
Puspusan ang pakikipagkapit-bisig ng ating COMELEC sa mga lehitimong organisasyon upang paigtingin palalo ang ating public information campaign.
But how can voters be assured that their data will remain secured?
The Precinct Finder will simply be a mirror of the Precinct Finder of the COMELEC, which means that the mirrors will not have access to the actual databases.
Aside from this, the COMELEC-Rappler Partnership also intends to fight disinformation. However, the National Press Club of the Philippines has expressed dissent over this partnership. The group believes that Rappler has a spotty record in disseminating truthful information, citing allegations of gross bias in their reporting. On the other hand, the National Union of Journalists sees no problem.
I don't think it's partisan in any way. If the concern is credibility, or if the concern is parang bias, they raise the issue of bias supposedly, then why not in quotations balance that by partnering with COMELEC as well, or by encouraging their member organizations or member journalists to partner with COMELEC as well.
Rappler meanwhile highlighted that this isn't their first time to partner with COMELEC.
What is nonpartisan? Do you respond if it's wrong? Yes, you should. I think COMELEC has a tough job ahead, and we would love to help in any way we can. Our track record speaks for us.
The COMELEC has also stood in defense of Rappler.
How else can we fight misinformation if we kept on believing other people who say that Rappler is spreading misinformation? The people will have the right information always.
For News 5, Greg Gregorio, we are One News.
Here are other election-related stories we're watching. Vice presidential aspirant and Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte will not attend the March 20 debate organized by COMELEC. Her spokesperson, Liloan Mayor Cristina Frasco, said that they did not receive any formal invitation from the poll body to participate in the debate. Presidential aspirant Bongbong Marcos continues his campaign in La Union, one of his bailiwicks in the north. Marcos Jr. was warmly greeted by supporters in the province. The former senator won by a landslide in La Union during the 2016 vice presidential race. Meanwhile, the Robredo-Pangilinan tandem sought support in Iloilo today. Supporters gathered as early as 7 a.m. today to personally meet the vice president. Robredo thanked her supporters in the province, which delivered a win for her during the 2016 polls. A security expert says China could be benefiting from the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine. Romel Banlawi told Radio 5 that the U.S. is now focused on Russia as it invades Ukraine. He said Beijing might take the opportunity to make advancements in some parts of the world. Note that China has yet to act on calls of Ukraine-allied countries to impose sanctions on Russia.
Baka habang nagiging abala ang US ay baka meron namang gawin ang China sa iba't ibang dako ng mundo, kaya dapat mabantayan din po natin yung galaw na gagawin ng China.
Banlawi also called on the Philippine government to monitor China's activities in the West Philippine Sea.
Pwede rin gumalaw ang China sa West Philippine Sea, kaya babantayan din po natin. Kasi baka tayo ay nakatutok sa Ukraine, eh hindi natin malaman na meron na palang ginagawa ang China sa West Philippine Sea.
Gilas looks to start the February window of their FIBA World Cup Asian qualifiers campaign on a high note with a game later against India. Marky Bautista with the details.
The Gilas Pilipinas' first match for the 2023 FIBA World Cup Asian qualifiers begins today as they butt heads against India. The team took to Smart Araneta Coliseum yesterday for the last training session before the game. And the lineup is finally complete. Gilas Pilipinas features seniors Kelly Williams and Roger Pugoy, and amplified by the young guns such as Blue Eagle brothers Ange Kouame, Dwight Ramos, and Thirdy Ravenna. Players like Robert Bolick, Lebron Lopez, and Juan Gomez Deliano are also present to boost the squad's skill set for the upcoming matches. The Gilas squad is currently under the wing of Coach Chot Reyes after replacing Coach Tab Baldwin. But according to Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas President Al Panlilio, past is past and they're ready to focus on these qualifier matches.
We're just so busy preparing for this window, and then Chot is running it simultaneous with the TNT. At the end of the day, it's nothing personal to me. It's not to my benefit. I think what I look at is what is important is how do we work on the program of the federation? What is best for the federation?
Yesterday, New Zealand won over India by a 55-point lead, winning the match 101-46. Nonetheless, India is ready to give their all for today's match against the Philippines.
And then we are coming game by game. We are forget this game what we are playing today. We have a good part of the game today also, and then we will try to continue this, what we are did in our training camp, and then prepare for a games. We will try to make in a whole game what we have. That is 2 more games. One game is Philippines tomorrow, and then again we have to face New Zealand.
Gilas Pilipinas will tip off their match against India today at the Smart Araneta Coliseum at 6 p.m. For News 5, Marty Bautista. We are One News.
For more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe. Philippines, I'm Jess De Los Santos. We are One News.